What's going on, guys? I don't know if I quite did the Oprah thing. I was hoping for more of an SNL thing, you know? That way I could have had like an alarm clock like Dave Mays getting out of bed at 7 a.m. today and possibly going to the gym. Not sure. All right, somebody once wrote in my yearbook, "Don't ever change." That was 12 years ago. I'm 31 years old and I look exactly the same. You're welcome, Kate McCormick. You know, it's weird looking young because a lot of guys my age, you know, they're worried about things like receding hairlines and having children and mortgages. You know, I'm still worried about puberty. When's it gonna come? You know, I don't know. I mean, people say, "You're so lucky. You're so lucky you look so young." And you know, sometimes it really sucks for me. Because I go to the bar, and I get carded by the bartender, I get carded by the doorman, and then I get carded by the woman that takes me home. She's like, "Oh, just let me see your ID. I just want to make sure you're not 16, okay?" No, I'm not going to show you my ID. Okay, plausible deniability, all right? I mean, every time I have sex, I feel like I'm involved in some teacher-student sexual rendezvous, and it's just really fucking hot, actually. So, you know, it doesn't help with my mom, though. My mom makes me feel very young because she talks to me like I'm a toddler. I got a voicemail from her the other day, and it was like, "Hey Dave, it's your mommy. I can't wait to come visit you soon in California. You want me to make you egg sandwich? You want me to make you egg sandwich? Okay, it's getting late over here. I gotta get my jammies on. It's nappy time." I mean, I think she only talks to me this way, but it really worries me how she's gonna talk to my kids, you know? "Yes, little Michael, your frog raw will be out very soon, paired with some red wine, and with a creme brulee for dessert." "Hey, Davey, what do you want for dessert? Davey?" Families are weird. I mean, my dad, he's a straight shooter, and he always embarrassed me just doing normal things. He's basically Robert De Niro from Meet the Parents. He drives the speed limit to a T. He drives at 10 and 2. He even sleeps that way. But my dad, you know, he'd come up to the bus stop while he was going to work, and I'd be there with my friends, and he would pull up, and he'd just look at us and go, and just drive off. And, you know, on Sundays we had chores, and my dad would always walk around saying, "Inspection! Inspection!" But sometimes, you know, we'd have fun, and my dad would be the quarterback and throw passes to my friends and I, and he would say things like, "Hup 1, hup 2. My friends would be like, "You know he's saying hup, right? It's hut." And yeah, but, you know, he picked up on that whole Peyton Manning's cadence, the Omaha thing. You know, Omaha. But his thing was more like, Florida, Ohio, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a pizza, hup! You know, and I'm a junior, got the same name as my dad. And it's always weird being a junior, because your dad will always try to use it to get out of everything, you know? "Hey, Dad, what the fuck? You're reading my mail. It's a letter from my girlfriend." It says my name on it. "Hey, Dad, who's on the phone?" "Oh, it's just some radio station. Said I won backstage passes to Blink-182. Never heard of them. Just hung up." "Dad, that phone call was for me." I said my name. And it was always really tough, though, when we got in an argument, and I just hated this guy. You know, I didn't want to talk to him at all. But 2 minutes later, he'd come right into my room, and he'd say, "Hey, Dave, you know I love you. We got the same name." Recently, my grandfather passed away, which was tough. But what really happens in life is, so that brings up hard questions. You know, you got to ask them real tough questions. And I was at the funeral, and I saw my grandma, and I was like, "Hey, Grandma, you know, Grandpa didn't look so good towards the end. You know, was he eating right? You know?" "Oh no, Dave. You know, he didn't get out much. He didn't have much of an appetite." "Yeah, right. Do you know those Wendy's gift cards I bought him for Christmas? did he get around to using those? You know, just because he expired doesn't mean they need to expire. Just, you know. You know, someone also once wrote in my yearbook with the numbers, too cool to be forgotten. I have no idea what faceless fuck wrote that. Thank you guys.